Hi everyone. Have you seen one change right now in past 2 to 3 years after Corona? Most of the interviews are being conducted online rather than offline or face-to-face interview. Nowadays, companies and hiring agencies are having interviews, face-to-face interviews on an online system. This session is going to be upon top 10 tips on your online interview. Hi, my name is Ankit Singh. I'm an employability coach. I'm on a mission to help 100,000 job seekers to get their desired jobs by closing the gap between their knowledge and skills. Let's start with the session. Point number one, check your system. Before starting with the interview, one day before, check your system that whether your system is working or not. Download and test it the application on which the interview is going to happen. Either it be on Zoom, either it be on Google or be Teams, any platform where they are going to conduct the interview. Tip number two: choose a location for yourself. Okay, choose one location where is a strong Wi-Fi connection. Make sure that where you are connecting for the interview, there's a strong network connection. If you lose a connection between the interview, what do you think what is going to happen? Chat in the comment section. Some of the times it might have happened with few of you that you have lost your network in an interview. Please comment in the comment section what happened after that. Point number three, test your microphones, speakers, and every settings. Okay. Before applying, sitting for the interview, test your microphones and earphones that whether they are working or not, or if they need some setting changes. It should not be like that you have entered the interview, now you're checking it. If you're doing that, this is going to indicate that you are disorganized. And at that very moment, interviewer might reject you. Tip number four, make sure there are no distractions in your room. Okay. Once you are sitting and there's your interview, make sure that you tell every single person who is available around you that you are going to have an interview and they should not disturb you for an hour or two or the tenure for which the interview is there. Okay. Tip number five, dress professionally. Now, if it is an online Zoom meeting interview, then why dressing up is important? Yes. Give me a second. Thank you. Thank you very much for holding the call. Thank you for waiting for me. Yes. You need to, where was I? Yeah. You need to, tip number five, that you should dress professionally. You should dress professionally because once you are dressed professionally, the interviewer who is online, he sees you and he knows that you are dedicated and serious for the role. If you're not wearing a professional attire, then he will know that you're casual and you're taking the job not seriously. Tip number six, look into the webcam. Now, this point is very important. See, you have a webcam or a laptop where you are going to have a face-to-face interview or a mobile phone. Make sure that you are watching into the camera. It needs practice. Do not watch on the screen. If you're looking on the screen, it is not appropriate. I know that you're looking onto their faces, but they're not going to see you that you're looking on the faces. It is going to be very odd. And see in the camera, directly in the camera, so that you can show that you're having eye contact with them. Okay. Point number seven. Okay. Get your answers ready for these questions. Okay. Number one, your skills and qualities. They are going to have some questions with your skills and qualities. Number two, your achievements. Make sure that you have answers for your achievements, how you did it, when you did, and what you did. Okay. Number three, the type of person you are at work. That is a very important point. Okay. And number four is your experience and education. These are the four parts on which they are going to have confirmed they are going to have questions in an interview. Make sure that you are prepared for these questions. And if you want more preparation, you can connect me. You can have a one-to-one call with me. आप मुझसे one-to-one call book कर सकते हैं. I'm going to help you. Tip number 8, your body language. Make sure that if you are sitting up on a chair in an interview, make sure that you are sitting up and straight. You have to maintain the body language in the virtual interview also. Tip number 9, prepare for these questions, which are: number 1, introduce yourself. Why do you want to work with us? What's your biggest weakness? What are your strengths? What do you want? Why do you want to leave your current job? These are some questions which you should be prepared once you are sitting in the interview. And if you want to prepare for the question, you can come up to me. You can book your free one-to-one call with me, and I'm going to help you. Last and not the least, they are going to ask you in the end, do you have any questions? Most of the time, candidates do that. Yes, no, I don't. We don't have any questions because they just want to jump out of the interview, and they're impatient. Stop doing that. Please take a note. I'm going to mention 4 questions. Please take a note if you want to. Number 1, how has this role evolved in the years? The role for which you are being interviewed. Question number 2, what's the culture within the company? What's the working culture? You'd like to know, right? Point number 3, what are the plans of the business over the next few years? These are 3 important questions which you should ask in the end. If the recruiter asks you, do you have any questions? That's all for today. Do like and subscribe my videos. Your like will motivate me to come up with more good videos, and do share. My mission is to help you guys. Thank you. Keep learning, keep growing.